Yo, peace to the gods, peace to the earths, peace to all the righteous families on the planet Earth. Peace. This your man, the King of Truth. King Truth is Allah. Coming here on this. Where we at? On this Power Refinement Day of February. Now I peeped the guy yesterday, and the guy was like, we could build on the months, on the name of the months. Right? The name of the months, like he was like, January is Justice Allah Now, right? So he was building on Justice Allah Now. Then he said February was Father Equality Be, or Father Equality Born, right? So I guess March, what is March? It may, our March would be Master Allah Rule. And so you got to break down how you see that, analyze, critically think on a supreme level, how you see that. So today's date is the 5th, which is Power Refinement. Oh man, I got a whole damn 2 pages of what power mean. Power Refinement. Oh man, and the guy from Cleveland, when I looked to see who wrote it, I pulled this off the internet about 2 years ago, and the guy from Cleveland, so I can't even repeat it right now. But Power Refinement is knowing how to use your part of self, knowing how to use your power, knowing when and where and how and what for to use your power. That's refinement. You just can't go off half-cocked, right? You gotta be wise with your power. Wisdom is what? Knowledge and understanding equals wisdom. Right knowledge and understanding equals wisdom. So you got to know how to use your power. And so when you know how to use it, you can refine it for the situation. See what I'm saying? You got some guys out here, and I said this before, aren't familiar with the term refinement. They thought refinement was feminine. Refinement isn't feminine. It's a refinery. You got all kind of refineries, right, that process things and break them down, right? So, yeah, man, power refinement, man, knowing when, what, where, and how to use your power, and what for. So that's today's math. Father Equality Be, Father Equality Be, Power Refinement. Y'all figure that out, right? Peace. But I just want to talk again. They say I got to keep going over these lessons, man. I got to keep going over these lessons with y'all. But so knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power. And adding right knowledge to yourself should bring a refined person. Should bring some wisdom to you, right? Some understanding. Knowledge, understanding equals wisdom. Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom to you, right? So, Father Allah recommended that we, oh man, Pastor, I'm tired, man. Day Monday, I'm tired. I work every day, 7 days a week. If I ain't doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Steady trying to improve on the design, right? That's me, steady trying to improve myself and my situation. And it's an uphill battle, right? Because I got unnecessary haters that should be doing as I trying to improve their life. You see what I'm saying? But they rather hate, right? While grown ass men and women rather hate. So my knowledge of this, I should use refinement, not to go kick their ass, stomp them out, beat them with a bat. You know what I'm saying? But Farrakhan recommended that we take a righteous name, right? So when you get knowledge yourself, the proper knowledge of yourself, when you understand who he was, supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet, 120 and the 12 jewels, when you get all these lessons, and that's 156 lessons, or 100, 26, 36, so it's 156 lessons plus 12, so it's 168 lessons plus the history of the Father. 168 lessons that you gotta learn. Statements, questions, and answers that you gotta learn, analyze, break down, build on, put in your own words, your own thoughts. And so, the lessons ain't no joke. They be like, why did God make devil? Right? Why did God make devil? Well, that'll fuck you up. And so, if you at the level that, the nation gods of earth, answer gotta be a grounded answer rooted in reality, not spirituality, but reality. So you gotta answer the question from a 5%, from a nation of gods of earth's viewpoint. Why did God make devil? Wow. And then you might come up with God didn't make the devil. The devil made himself. See what I'm saying? And so, the answer is something like, to show forth and prove he could do it, that he is all powerful and could do away with the devil, within a matter of minutes, seconds, days, something like that. Why that one? Well, that don't make no sense. God made the devil to show and prove he can do away to that, he could do away with the devil. Well, then they say, well, no, it's allegory. It's allegory. What is allegory? So you got to look up allegory. And so allegory is a form of a statement in the form of a story to teach you something that has hidden deep meanings. It's a philosophical phrase. Why did God make devil? Now, this the Nation of Islam lesson, and that's the answer to show forth and prove he is all powerful and can do away with the devil. So God made the devil to show he could beat him. Really. But the NOI referred to the devil as the white man from the time of slavery until present time. So in reality, God, the mystery God, the spiritual God, and God in the person of Fard hasn't done away with the devil. No one has done away with the devil. See what I'm saying? So knowing this, that no one has really done away with the devil, you be like, well, why did God make devil if no one has done away with the devil? And devilishness in people is still in existence within people and in the atmosphere and in reality, right? You got low-minded people that operate their life on a level of jealousy, hate, greed, lust, envy, laziness. It's all devil. See what I'm saying? Low-minded people that live their life in greed, hate, envy, jealous, laziness, slothfulness. You see what I'm saying? But right, so why did God make devil? I don't think God made the devil. And when you get over here and you gotta look up, you gotta research God. You gotta understand how a lot of people and a lot of entities and organizations view God, see God, right? And then if you want to be a Nation God's Earth 5%er, you gotta see God as being the black man and woman. And then they're gonna tell you, an original man, which is a black man named Yakub, made the devil. Well, and he was a big-headed scientist. He had a big head in real life, and he made the devil by grafting from the black man. I say, man, but why he do that? To show he could do away with the devil. He made something to beat it. He made something to show that black people are powerful than Caucasian people. Does that make any sense? No. So I don't know the right answer yet, but I think part of the answer is God did not make devil. And people, even the gods, the 5%er, they mind go to a spiritual level. It go to the old story that we heard and was programmed in us that God kicked the devil out of heaven and kicked the devil out of heaven to earth. And this how we get jealousy, greed, hate, envy, lust, and laziness. Because the devil walks the earth, with these attributes. See what I'm saying? So I don't think God made devil. A righteous God, a good God wouldn't make devil. You see what I'm saying? So this the things that we talk about on a daily basis within the nation of gods and earths. Why did God make devil, right? So, so Father, so once you get all the knowledge, and that's just one lesson, so once you get once you get all the knowledge, right? Father, I recommend you take a righteous name, right? You change your name. You take a righteous name, you change your name, right? And it is similar to the Nation of Islam, why they take an X. When you join the Nation of Islam, you got to take an X to exit out of the European slave owner's name. No more Smith, Brown, Johnson, Jones. You know what I'm saying? You exit out of the slave owner's name. And then you take an X, then you get a Muslim name, I guess, right? But in the nation of gods and earths, you pick your own righteous name. You exit out of the slave owner's name and you take a righteous name for yourself, right? So, but people, Farrakhan got people messed up, man. He didn't change his name. People call me Lewis like it's cool because Farrakhan got Lewis. See what I'm saying? And I told people, man, if you call me that and I have legally changed my name, and it is been been put in the news. Then you calling me Lewis is a sign of disrespect, and you got beef. Now some people that I disrespect, like Demetrius and Faggot saying, Fagavelli, Gazy, they might call me Lewis, be disrespectful, and I'm gonna take that. But other people that I had no beef with, and they all of a sudden check me out on YouTube or Instagram, and they say your name Lewis. Well, that's them. They don't understand. That's not my name no more. And it really never was my name. That's the slave owner's name. And I'm not Farrakhan. Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad. If you go online, if you do your research on Louis Farrakhan, Elijah Muhammad named him as well, and he didn't like the first name that Elijah Muhammad. I can't think of it, but he didn't like the name. Hold on, let me try to check. All right, I think, but I thought it was something else, but I just read it was Abdul Halim Farrakhan. Abdul Halim Farrakhan. But I think it was some crazy other name, right? I don't think it was Abdul. So, he didn't went through some name changes. And, he stuck with Lewis. Lewis, I put on my Instagram, YouTube, is a Jewish, Irish, European name. That's not an African black name. That's not a righteous name. That's a slave owner's name. First and last name. There was people, white people, black people with the last name Lewis. That's a slave name. That's a European, Jewish, Irish, Catholic name. And Farrakhan used that name. I believe he stuck with Lewis because Malcolm stuck with Malcolm. See what I'm saying? So people going around calling him anti-Semitic. If he was anti-Semitic, he would have got rid of that Lewis name, because Lewis is a Jewish name. There are some Lewis's in the Jewish language name thing. So yeah, man, that ain't Farrakhan just trying to be like Malcolm. You see what I'm saying? He was Lewis X. He was Lewis Abdul X. You see what I'm saying? So, he didn't went through some name changes, and he kept Lewis. Don't mean Lewis is a righteous Muslim name. That's ridiculous. This how messed up they are over there in the head in the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm saying? So no, I don't agree with the term Lewis or nothing like that, man. So y'all got to be careful. And like I said, it ain't a Nation of Islam thing, and it ain't a Nation of Gods and Earth thing. It's a black thing, right? It's a black thing. So man, it's a black thing, and you ought to want to do away with y'all slave owner's name. That's a form of oppression, racism, and white supremacy today that, you don't know better. See what I'm saying? So, that's all I wanted to say. And, I was putting up little short bits of, my videos, and I can't find where I said something that's, profound. I said, it's about snitching. You got this street dude, this fake street dude. He sold some dope, and people automatically credit him with being a street dude, right? He's just a fake lame dude, really uneducated. 6th grade education, right? And this dude, he looking for support. He say, what a lawyer say. He needs support, all kind of crews, make him feel uncomfortable, something like that, right? Lloyd Banks. But, he looking for support, right? He trying to, build his, get a crew together, right? And so, he has snitched on somebody. He snitched on a friend, which makes him, unworthy of anything. I was watching a video today by my man's up in the federal penitentiary, another dude from Cleveland, right? And he's an author now, but he said, they was on the host said, talking about what a rat is, and he said a rat, to be called a rat, they say when a rat gets in a trap, he'll eat his own feet and hands and tail to escape the trap. So what the fuck you think a rat'll do if it's you or him? He'll tell on you. You don't mean nothing to him. See what I'm saying? So, the dude a rat, right? And, he was seeking some support from me. I said, I can't fuck with you. And he say, well, you ain't no street nigga. You ain't in the street. Snitching shouldn't bother you. Snitching shouldn't affect you no kind of way. I was like, wow. So I say, I think I can't find the video. I say, but so you want me to go against my own common sense and good judgment of who you are to help you, but you seeking an alliance with me, right? Some kind of peaceful, friendly relationship with me. But you told on a friend of yours of 30 years and, somebody you made millions of dollars with. And that don't mean nothing to you. And you told on him to get your own self out of jail. It wasn't no, nothing. You told to get your own self out of jail. But, you want me to, overlook who you are. This the deed that you done. Right? So, you don't have to, that ain't street. That's, that's not a person don't have to be street to fuck with, or a person don't have to be street or be street to fuck with somebody that then told on somebody that's seeking so-called new friendships with people. See, I had to be I was a bad judge of character to even, start the dialogue with the dude. See what I'm saying? But I didn't know, the dude that dropped a major dime and got, somebody sent to the federal penitentiary to get himself out of the federal penitentiary. See what I'm saying? That ain't street, don't have nothing to do with morals and good character and manhood and responsibility and accountability. Taking responsibility for what you did, for your own decisions, right? So, somebody say, you ain't street. What ain't street? If I ain't street, what the fuck I want to run around with you for? And you done gave up somebody that you done made millions of dollars with. millions of dollars cash money with. You know, why would I want to be your friend? You ain't shit. If you give up him, your brother, your mama, you don't give a fuck about me. So somebody like that calling me stupid, like I ain't hip. Wow, that's disrespectful. So, man, that's, to respond like I respond is refinement, I think. You see what I'm saying? Power, refinement. But no, man, y'all shouldn't fuck with people. And this the downside of the entertainment business. Somebody snitch. It's a documented true fact that they snitch. And just because they in entertainment, they start making movies and television, they all right to fuck with. Them people ain't shit. You gotta tell the real people in charge, them people ain't shit. Why you fucking with somebody ain't shit? That the real gangster movies, them people that got killed for snitching. In the real gangster movies, in the real mob, in the real mafia, snitches get killed. You see what I'm saying? So no, man, I'm not interested in fucking with no snitch. No snitches, male or female. And you can call me what you want. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you think I done anything, don't fuck with me. See what I'm saying? So, that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Power, refinement. Intelligence over emotions. That's all I'm saying. So, peace. I'm out.